Hey, it's Joe. Welcome to Noble Strength, the sanctuary of compassion for all creation. It's good to be back. Welcome everyone back. And hopefully we will enjoy today's reflection, which has to do with whether we're prepared or not in life. So let's just center ourselves and prepare to hear God's word. Gospel today is from St. Matthew, chapter 25, verses 1 through 13. Jesus told his disciples a parable. The kingdom of heaven will be like 10 virgins who took their lamps and went out to meet the bridegroom. 5 of them were foolish and 5 were wise. The foolish ones, when taking their lamps, brought no oil with them, but the wise brought flasks of oil with their lamps. Since the bridegroom was long delayed, they all became drowsy and fell asleep. At midnight there was a cry, "Behold, the bridegroom, come out to meet him." Then all the virgins got up and trimmed their lamps. The foolish one said to the wise, "Give us some of your oil, for our lamps are going out." But the wise ones replied, "No, for there may not be enough for us and you. So go instead to the merchants and buy some for yourselves." While they went off to buy it, the bridegroom came, and those who were ready went into the wedding feast with him. Then the door was locked. Afterwards, the other virgins came and said, "Lord, Lord, open the door for us." But he said in reply, "Amen, I say to you, I do not know you. Therefore stay awake, for you know neither the day nor the hour." We've all either planned a wedding or been at a wedding and been involved in a wedding, some kind of exposure that we at least know what a undertaking it could be, but also what a joyous occasion it is. Now, this gospel parable that Jesus laid out is about a wedding. And weddings back then, 2,000 years ago, were just as important and just as emotional and just as much joyous occasion as they are today. However, there's a message here that comes through virgins who had the lamps with their oil and those that did not. The virgins to be prepared, right? Do things and prepare. I know one thing. My daughter had her wedding, which was a few years ago. The preparation that went into it was vast. I was part of that. If you're not prepared, then when the day comes, you're not going to have the exposure to the beauty of it as you normally would. So being prepared for anything in life is one of the messages that we take away here. And most importantly, we need to be prepared for our joyous occasions. And a joyous occasion is a wedding in this case, but it's also meeting with God and having him part of our life. Finally, it came apparent that the bridegrooms, the virgins who did have the oil, were not going to allow them to borrow it from the ones who did not. You can't borrow love. There's some things that can't be borrowed. You can't borrow love, and you can't borrow a relationship with someone, and you can't borrow a relationship with God. So sometimes borrowing is effective, but in these very important, joyous moments, they're not as effective. And as we concluded this passage today, there was a knock on the door, and Jesus said, I don't know you. So if we live our life with being prepared, with the important things in life, and we realize that certain things can't be borrowed, like love, there's an commitment that is involved, then that door will always remain open to us. Well, my friends, I thank you. I thank you for joining me today. I will be back here tomorrow at around the same time. I ask you to check out my website, noble-strength.life. Most importantly, if this was helpful for you, I would ask you to share it with others. Have a great day.